Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to do a very different kind of video. This year is for wholesome content, so I'm bringing you a wholesale video. You get that? Anyway, so I recently went to Eastleigh for my wholesale shopping, and most guys on my Instagram are always very inquisitive whenever I do this. I did this last 3 months ago, so I decided let me document it on YouTube this time so that it can be a permanent, reference in the future. So if you're new here, please remember to subscribe and feel very welcome. Huku kuna chai, kuna shopping ya wageni. So feel welcome. Click that notification bell if you haven't, so that you can be notified anytime I upload a video. So let's dive right into this. Unbox with me what I shopped in Eastleigh this time. So I was doing the calculation and comparing with my receipt. There are a few things where I noted that there was a price difference in what I was saying and what is the actual thing. For example, Colgate actually bought at 117. Imagine. So we will be correcting on the screen in case you see a different price from what I'm saying. That's the actual price. So the shop that I went to is called Hilwa Enterprise. I went there first when my son was born to do wholesale shopping for the first time there, and they had pretty good bargains compared to major retail stores. So I have maintained the same contact. But the last time I did my wholesale, I think October, that shopping, it made me realize, hey, by the way, some prices are cheaper at my supermarket, like Carrefour. I normally shop mostly at Carrefour, very rarely at Naivas sometimes. But I realized some prices are cheaper at the supermarket and some prices are cheaper at the wholesale and vice versa. So I was like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to do wholesale? So let's find out in this video as I unbox, and then I'll tell you the prices of the items in Eastleigh, and I will also tell you the prices of my Carrefour. I went to Carrefour and I also compared some of the prices, so that's my reference point when I talk about the supermarket. And if you have even a cheaper plug in the comment section, make sure you tell us so that we can all go there. Yeah, so unbox with me. First off, here we have Sunlight, which is 3.5 kgs. At wholesale, it was going for 900. Now there's inflation. Last I bought at wholesale, I think it was 880 or 850, about there. But unfortunately now, because of inflation, I realized that even in Eastleigh things have gone high. Even in the supermarket things have gone high for some things. So unfortunately for us Kenyans, well, tunalipa deni ya China. So either way, I bought this for 900 and I bought 3 packs. So I bought the purple, blue, color. Is this blue or purple? What do you guys, is this? I don't know. It's purple. I'm colorblind. I bought 3 of them. I bought the yellow one, and then I also bought the pink one. Actually bought 4 of them, and another pink one. So I bought 4 of them. If I haven't said, this shopping is to last me 6 months. So I'm really hoping that it takes me for 6 months, and I'm going to keep you updated maybe in 6 months, or if it runs out, then I'm gonna tell you. So I bought 4 of them, each 900. When I went to Carrefour, I realized the price is 990. So I saved 90 bob times 4, 360. Yeah, that's a good bargain. The next item that I bought on wholesale is the Sunlight bar soap, 900 grams. So we normally use Sunlight bar soap on my baby's clothes. I decided to buy 5 of them because we only use them on his clothes, not ours. And for reference, I'm going to be looking at this paper just to remember the price. At wholesale, the price was 180. So 180 times 5 is like 900. And at Carrefour, I found out that the price is 183. I still think I have saved a few coins right there, even if it's 15 shillings or something, but I got 5 of them. So the next product that I bought now for our clothes is the Meningitis Soap, which is the 800-gram one. I decided to buy 15 of them. He had told me like a box would be cheaper, so I got 15 of them, and each was 145, total being 21.75. Now I'm going to check the price at Carrefour. Each would have costed me 152, bringing the total to 228. So I believe I saved like 100 or okay, sabu 105. I saved 105 shillings around there. I got 15 of them. I'm going to unpack several more hygiene related products. I usually call them toiletries, but I have been told today they are hygiene products. This is for cleaning. So now when it comes to the scoring pad, I got this 10 pack, and I remember the sponge scorer. Let's call it the sponge scorer. Each was 180. I bought 3 sets, bringing the total price to 540. Now, when today I went to Carrefour to check, not quite a bargain. They're selling a pack like this at 164. Now the difference that I noticed is that this brand was not available in the supermarket, so there were different brands. So but still 164, 180 scoring pad. Next time, just buy this in the supermarket. Probably it's gonna cost you cheaper. Next one that I got is the aluminium foil, the Fay one. And I think I got around 4 of them, each at 100 bob. That's the Fay one. Now comparing price with the supermarket, it was 106. So there I saved around 24 bob since I bought 4 of them. So yeah, the total was 400. Supermarket should have been 424. So I'm still recovering the money that, I lost on the scoring pads. Next one that I got is the cling film. The cling film, I think I got, this size is 30 by 1500 centimeters. 15 meters. I don't even understand these things, the centimeters. Anyway, the cling film I got for 95 shillings each. I got 5 of them, bringing the total cost to 475. And I realized when I went to the supermarket, there's no difference. Even there, it's 95, so it's the same price. Now, when it comes to Morning Fresh, I got this one that comes with buy one, get one free. And I got 5 of them at 350 shillings, bringing my total cost to 1750. Checking in the supermarket, this would have cost me 360, a difference of 5 shillings, bringing the total to 1800. So there, I think I have saved around 50 bob, just 50 bob, but yeah, I have still saved money, and that's a good thing. So I bought 5 of this. The next thing I got is bathing soap. I got Geisha. They didn't have the 4-pack one, like the buy 3 get 1 free. So I bought the buy 2 get 1 free. So that's the 3-pack one. Yeah, at wholesale, this was going for 180, and I bought 10 pieces, bringing the price to 180. At the supermarket, this is 187. So I've saved 7 shilling per box. Still a good thing. Next thing that I got is Hapik. Now, Hapik is usually very costly in supermarkets. Please, I don't understand why. I understand it has power, literally, but please. So I got 6 of them. At wholesale price, each was 250. In the supermarket, each was 330. Me, I love a good bargain like that one. So 6 of them cost me 1500, and if I went to the supermarket, they would have cost me 1980. I hope you guys are flowing with me. There are items, by the way, that you feel so good buying wholesale because you save a lot. So this is one of them. Another thing that I usually get wholesale every time I do wholesale is a dozen of toothbrushes, because you don't know when your guests are gonna come and then sleep over and then one doesn't have a toothbrush. Me, this comes in handy for me, and I usually go for the cheapest. So this doesn't usually cost me like 280, but for like the cheapest toothbrush, I think I calculated last time I did my wholesale shopping, if I went to the supermarket, a dozen would have cost me like 720. So that's still a good bargain. Yeah, 280, 720. Another thing that I bought is Vaseline. We usually use Vaseline, me, my baby, everyone who sleeps over just use Vaseline. Wholesale price was 200, guys. Carrefour price was 245. Isn't that a good bargain? So total is 400, and it would have been 490. So I believe I saved a good amount of money there. Another product that I bought from wholesale is Downy. Now this is 880 ml and it cost me 470 bob. Now I'm not so sure because I didn't see this amount of ml in the supermarket. I only saw like the 1 liter, around 1.3 liters, and it was 6.99. So I'm not so sure. I still believe I got a good price for 880 ml, and I got 3 of them, so that's around 14.10 for three of them. It's gonna last me around the same price. I don't think the difference in liters is a lot really. I also got the Colgate 140. This is 140 ml, and I got a dozen, each going for 150. Now if you go to the supermarket for this size, each might cost you around 220. I think that's the average price for this size. So meaning I managed to save, because my total was 1800 wholesale. In the supermarket would have been 2640. I have saved quite a lot. I think more than 500, around 500, 600. Still a good bargain. Next thing that I got is Bleach. So when I went to Eastleigh, I discovered this brand, which is not in the supermarket, and for me it works efficiently well. So for the colors, it's called a Jaxi, by the way. For the colors, it's usually sold in 5 liters, so I decided to buy 2 of them, and each, like the 5 liter is 400 of 5 liters of colored bleach. So if you buy, for example, Jig colors, it's usually 5 liters around 1650. For me, this has worked so well over the last 1 year, so I don't have any complaints. So I'm hoping that the 2 5-liter tins actually lasts the 6 months. And then I also got the white one. Now I don't know, this one is usually a bit strong. My sister is the one who usually prefers Jig, but for me this also works very well. It's the Jaxi white bleach, and it's 5 liters. Now the white one, I think the white one usually costs why did I write 300? Actually the white one is 300. Wow. And if you went for like Jig colors, it would be like around 1030. So I usually feel like for these 2 products I usually save a lot of money, and so this time I bought 2 of each, hoping that they will last me 6 months. The next thing that I bought is tissue. Wait. So I bought this set. It has the 10 packs 4 times. So it has 40 pieces of Hanan tissue. So for the 40 pack, so let's call it the 40 pack, in Eastleigh I got each at 10.50. And I got 3 of them, bringing my total to 31.50. So if I went to Carrefour and bought the 10 pack, each was 341. So if it was the 10 pack, like the 10 of them 4 times, I hope you're flowing, my cost would have been 13.64, as opposed to now wholesale 10.50. So for the 3 sets, I have saved almost 1,000 shillings by buying 40 times 3, 120, 40 times 3, 120 pieces of tissue. I have saved 1,000 shillings. So I'm hoping that this lasts me 6 months. Another thing that I bought is the Velvet serviettes. They have 100 paper serviettes, and at wholesale I bought at 75 shillings, and I bought 5 of them. If I went to the supermarket, I would have spent 79 shillings on each of them. So my total for wholesale was 375. For Carrefour would have been 395. I believe I have saved around 20 shillings there for each of the serviettes. Another thing that I actually love buying wholesale is baby wipes. Now these are called Ariuv baby wipes. They're usually like one of the cheapest, but they're very good. I usually find them very good. So each at wholesale was 170, and I bought a dozen, bringing my cost to 20.40. Now if I went to the supermarket, each would have been 194, and I would have spent a total of 23.28. So look at that math. I have saved around 300 shillings, around 300 shillings. Wow, which is an extra wipe or 2. Yeah, so this one usually very worth it to buy in Eastleigh. So the next thing on my list is steel wool. I bought the Secondi steel wool. These are 30 pieces and I bought this for 140. So I actually got 2 of them because it stays a long while. For the same piece, the last time I checked in the supermarket, it was 219, meaning I've saved around 59 bob. A good bargain once again. So looking at my list, what is remaining here is Vin Powder, which I decided not to buy at wholesale, because at wholesale the 1 kg was 150 shillings, yet at Carrefour it was 146. I think I actually bought this one at Naivas that day. So there are things I flagged the last time I did my wholesale shopping, and I saw supermarket is cheaper and wholesale is more expensive, so I decided those items I'm not gonna buy at wholesale. So there I decided, I know it looks small, but I decided to go to the supermarket. So now unbox with me my food stuff. My food stuff is not so much, just regular things we use in the home. There are things I decide to buy at the cereal shop. So I'm just gonna focus on what I bought at wholesale in Eastleigh. So this time for home baking flour, I went with X because that's what they had. They didn't have a jab. I'm not very specific on flour. Anyway, so the home baking flour 2 kg was 135 shillings. I got 6 of them at 810. Now for the supermarket, this is 152, a difference of 20 bob. If you're buying 6 times 6, you've saved 120. Another reason why I don't buy a lot of unga is because we're not so many people, and then it will go bad. Like, I still have my mandazi flour from last time. Imagine. So if we check the mandazi flour last time, at wholesale it was 145, at the supermarket it was 150. Be a difference of 5 bob, but just depends on your household and how many you're buying. For me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to buy many because we are just 3. If I count we are 4. Let me count my baby. We are 4 because he eats a lot. So now going to the next thing, cane salt. This is the 2 kg. I bought it at 65 shillings at the supermarket. It was 66, a difference of 1 shilling, and I bought 3 pieces, bringing my total to 195. My wholesale person is actually very good. I've done online wholesale shopping with him twice, where he packs all these things and then he gives me a receipt, and he usually tells me counter check everything, and most of the time everything is in order. So I just found my receipt unboxing and then I'm gonna input all these prices on my laptop at the end of the video and do the total and see whether we've saved money or not. So I also bought Dove shower gel, and I remember my guy convincing me on a shower gel, babe mzuri. The 500 ml at Carrefour is 590. As per my receipt, this one is 660, you guys. And 60. Oh, thank God I bought just 2. But 590 and 660, that's a difference of 60 plus 10. 70. Nimegongwa hapo. The next thing here is Ketchup. And this is 250 grams. I bought 3 of them. I bought each at 120 shillings. I can just see that if I went to Carrefour, I would have spent 115 shillings on tea leaves. Oh my God. But then my heart is breaking a little bit. I have chest pains, but this is a learning video. We're just thinking, is it worth it or not? Now my heart is being mended once again. We come here and we find Dengu, the butterfly version, 1 kg. I bought Dengu 1 kg at 170 shillings. I bought 6 packets, bringing my total to 1020. If I went to the supermarket, this would have been 194, and my total would have been 1,164. So I have saved around 140 shillings. The next thing on my list is Blue Band, the 500 grams. At wholesale, I got this for 200 shillings. At Carrefour, I would have gotten it for 216 shillings, meaning I've still saved money. I only buy 1 because no one in my house takes Blue Band. So it's like for guests or for cooking mandazi or for cooking pancakes. Yeah. No one takes it. Another thing that I got wholesale, and I think it's a good bargain, is the roicom choosy mix. This one I got for 230, and I decided to get 5 of them, bringing my total to 1150. Now, if I went to Carrefour, I would have spent 256 per 500 grams, which would have brought my total cost to 12.80. So I believe I have still recovered money. Zile za hizo vitu zingine. Next on my list is cerelak for my baby. I got the 400 grams, the one in a can. This is a can, a tin. I discovered the box is more, I don't know, the box is more expensive or vice versa. Anyway, I got the 400 grams for 550. And I just checked today, actually, Carrefour was going to be 658. Imagine I saved 100 bob and I got 3 of them. Ooh, I have saved like 300 bob on that one. Now, I also got vinegar, but I didn't get the 5-liter one because we don't take it a lot, just use on salads and things. I got 1 piece for 80 shillings. This one was chest pains because actually no, the most expensive vinegar I think was 90 shillings at Carrefour, but they had a range, like ranging between 70 and 90. So I still think I'm in the middle. I don't know about the exact brand, but yeah, the wholesale price is 80 shillings. Next on my list is olive oil. Now, if you're thinking of becoming healthier, you also buy olive oil. And we also use olive oil on baby's food. Now, the last time I went to Eastleigh, imagine I got olive oil for 500 shillings. 500 shillings. And in the supermarket, this 1 liter, this is 1.025 ml. I don't know what it would cost me, but I'm gonna put on the screen the average price of olive oil, 1 liter. But I got 3 of these at, is it 3? I got 4 of them. That means I spent 2,000 to buy 4 of them, 1 liter. Still a good bargain for me. I bought after meal 3 for my son, and I don't know why I'm feeling like chest pains. This is not the last thing, but I remember that he told me this was 29.50. Let me just check. This one I don't think I got it at a bargain, to be honest, unless Aptamil 3 is expensive than Aptamil 1 and 2. Looking at my math, Rina oil, they don't sell it at supermarkets at 10 liters. They sell it at 20 liters for 4,947. So I'm thinking if it was half price, this would have come to around 2,470-ish there, meaning I would still have saved money because I bought it at 23. I would have saved 100. And also factor in that inflation has happened. Last time I bought it at 21.50. Now I bought it at 23.50. That's the cost of inflation right now. Another thing that I bought is milk. I usually find whole milk cheaper at wholesale. So I got the Daima milk, like 18 pieces. I got 18 pieces. Yeah, I got that right. 18 pieces at 800 bob. Which if I go to the supermarket, and I buy 18 pieces at the supermarket, each was 48. My cost would have been 864. So kuna difference there, and I bought 3 boxes, hoping that they take me a long while. Another thing, and I believe this is the last thing that I bought. Yeah, this is the last one, is sugar. So I got sugar at 100 bob per kilo. This is 6 kilos. If you go for the packet, the branded sugar in the supermarket, I'm not so sure how much it's going to cost, but I'm going to do my calculations, then I show you guys. But I still find this to be much of value because it's 6 kgs at 100 bob. Yeah, so basically I have already shared with you guys now everything that I bought this time. Just a point that there are things that I decided not to buy, like spaghetti. However, last time I checked, I bought at wholesale the Santa Lucia at 95, and at the supermarket it was 97. I also decided not to buy the soko. No, I didn't decide. They didn't have the packet for soko ugali, and I didn't want the small ones. So I didn't buy that. I ended up buying that at the supermarket. I also didn't buy kamande because kamande was being sold at 252 for 1 kg. So I preferred to go to the cereal shop. And my mom has a cereal shop. So I think it will be of value to promote her business and save some coins as well. Oh, one more thing that I actually bought that we've already unpacked is ketchup. The 460 gram, I bought it at 330. Ketchup, Heinz, and in the supermarket it's 321. I'm shareking, it's still 9 bob difference because I bought like 3 of them, so I still saved money. Yeah, babe. yeah, guys, that is the unboxing. Now I'm just going to show you guys my calculation and let's see, did I save money or did I lose money? And let's factor in the fact that transport, these things came in Nduthi. He has a trusted Nduthi guy who packed them so well and transported them at 1,000 shillings. And I figured, if I'm gonna go for them, I'm still going to fuel and I'm going to use a lot of time because schools had opened. There was so much traffic because of the rains. So there's 1,000 shilling there for fuel, which I'm going to put as transport across both Carrefour versus supermarket versus wholesale. So I did the total, guys. If I bought what I have bought in a supermarket, my total would have been 52,866. There's no transport here, just the things. But because I bought at wholesale, my total is 42,012 shillings. Yay! We saved money. This year we're saving money. We said we're saving money. And so I believe, I'm really happy. I believe that this was a good bargain. There are things, by the way, that I usually flag that if they're cheaper at supermarket, then the next shopping, I will only go to the supermarket. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, by the way. If you want access to this document, because I have taken time to compile, to also, you know, like, put the different prices, and I know this is gonna last me for a while. If you want, please, the price is just 200 shillings to my till number and I'll email it to you. And if you want the wholesale guy's number, I'm gonna put it in the description box, so don't forget to check it out and tell him Margie sent you. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.